Hi, grade 4. Today we're going to be talking about how to multiply money. So it's very similar to what we've been doing for the last couple of days. So it's going to be a nice, quick, easy video for us. So we're going to start with $38.64 times 5. So we're going to start just like our last couple times. We're going to start on the right-hand side, start with the ones digit. So 4 times 5, which is 20. So we have a 0 below, and our 2 goes above the 6. And then we're going to do 6 times 5. So 6 times 5 is 30. And we add 2 because there's a 2 above the 6, so it equals 32. So we put the 2 below our 6 and the 3 goes above our 8. Then we're going to do our 8 times 5. So 8 times 5 is 40. And we add our 3, so it equals 43. So we put the 3 below the 8 and the 4 above the 3. Then we're going to move on to 3 times 5. So 3 times 5 is 15 plus 4, which is equal to 19. So the 19 goes below the 3. Then because we're doing money, we have to make sure that our decimal point goes into the correct spot. So just like how in the top factor of our multiplication question, the decimal point is 2 digits from the right. So it has 2 digits behind it. And so we'll have in our answer. So our decimal point will go directly below, lined up with the top factor, and it'll have 2 digits behind it. Then we have to make sure we have our dollar sign because otherwise it's not a complete answer. So that means our answer to $38.64 times 5 is $193.20. So let's try one more like this. So we have $5.84 times 2. So we're going to start with doing 4 times 2, which is 8. And then we're going to move on to doing 8 times 2, which is 16. So we put the 6 below the 8 and the 1 goes above the 5. Then we do 2 times 5, which is 10. And we have to add 1 to it because there's a 1 above the 5. So it becomes 11. And then we have to make sure that our decimal spot goes in the correct spot. So you can just drop it straight down, line it up with the other one. So it becomes, and we have to make sure we add our dollar sign. So it becomes $11.68. So it means our answer to $5.84 times 2 is $11.68. All right, now we're going to talk about estimating our answers with money. So we have $8.58 times the 3. So our step number 1 is to round the top factor to the nearest dollar. So $8.58, we have to round to the nearest dollar. So 5, we have to look at the 5 in order to get it. So does 5 round up or down? It rounds up. Good job. So that means $8.58 will become $9. So $9 times 3 is what we have to figure out now. So step number 2 is to solve our rounded question. So 9 times 3, remember we can ignore the zeros for now, we'll add them on after. So 9 times 3 is 27, so 27 goes below the 9. And then we add our 2 zeros on because there's 2 zeros in the top factor. And then we have to make sure that we line up our decimal point again. So our decimal point just drops straight down. It has 2 digits behind it, just like in the top factor. And then we have to make sure we add our dollar sign, otherwise our answer is not complete. So that means $9 times 3 is equal to $27. All right, let's try one more like this. So we have $4.32 times 5. So step number 1 is to round the top factor to the nearest dollar. So $4.32 needs to be rounded to the nearest dollar. So 3 we have to look at. So 3 round up or down? Down. Good job. So that means $4.32 becomes $4. So step number 2 is to solve our rounded question. So we have $4 times 5. So again, we can put the zeros to the side for now. So we can just do 4 times 5, which is equal to 20. So 20 goes below the 4. And then we can add our 2 zeros on because there's 2 zeros in the question. So they go behind the 20. And then our next step is to make sure that the decimal point goes into the right spot. So we drop it straight down. So it becomes 20.00. And then we have to make sure that we add in our dollar sign, otherwise it's not a complete answer. Don't forget the dollar sign. So that means $4 times 5 is equal to $20. All right, grade 4, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys can understand it. If you guys need any more help, don't be afraid to ask. All right, bye grade 4.